means I invite you to find a position that's comfortable for you. So I'm going to be seated, but you're welcome to sit as well, or stand, or lay down, whatever you feel is going to be most comfortable for you in this moment and most supportive as well. So already starting to check in with yourself here. So settling into a position that you've chosen, deciding where to place your hands, where they're going to rest for the next little while. And then also making a choice as to whether to have your eyes open, just having a soft gaze down a couple of feet in front of you, or whether to close down your eyes. And we'll begin just by connecting to our intention for practicing mindfulness today, or mindfulness in general. So what's motivated you to come to this session today? What are you trying to cultivate in your life? Taking a moment just to connect with your intention. And then we'll bring our attention to our available senses in this moment. So your ability to hear, touch. If your eyes are open, then your sight, your smell. And then choosing one of those and noticing something that you weren't noticing through that sense a moment ago. So if you've chosen hearing, perhaps picking up on a sound that you weren't noticing a moment ago. So just sticking to one sense and just noticing what's coming through that sense for you in this moment. Now bringing our attention down to our feet, just noticing the contact points between your feet and the surface that they're resting on. Noticing the weight of your feet on that surface. And just allowing those sensations to ground you in this moment. Now taking our attention up our legs, up the shins and calves to our knees. And then from the knees, across the thighs, to our hips and pelvis. And just taking in the contact points here between your hips and the surface that you're sitting on. So noticing again the weight of your body into the chair perhaps. And allowing that to ground you into this moment again. Noticing the contact points between your hands and the surface that they're resting on. Maybe they're resting on your thighs. So just feeling that connection between your thighs and your hands. And now traveling up the length of your spine. And we'll come to rest our attention on our breath. So following the air in with each inhale and the air out with each exhale. So just allowing your natural breath pattern to be present here. But staying present with this inhale and this exhale, and so on with each breath. recognizing that that's completely normal. Noticing what distracted you, and then just gently, with kindness to yourself, bringing your attention back to your breath. We'll bring our attention more specifically now to the abdomen. Still following your breath, noticing if there's any movement at the abdomen as you breathe in and breathe out. So not trying to change anything, just noticing if there's anything taking place there. And now bringing our attention to our chest and noticing if there's any movement that occurs here as you breathe in and breathe out. So perhaps there's an expansion of the chest as you breathe in and a narrowing as you breathe out. So keeping your attention at the chest as you continue to follow your breath. And now bringing our attention up to our nostrils or mouth. So wherever the breath is coming in for you today, holding your attention there, continuing to follow each breath one at a time. So maybe noticing the sound the breath makes here at your mouth or nose, or the temperature of the air as it comes in and out, or anything else that comes to your attention. Now choosing one of those areas, whether it's at your nostrils, mouth, chest, or abdomen, holding your attention in one of those areas as we follow the breath for a few more moments. So wherever you notice it the most. Now slowly letting go of that attention to your breath and just noticing your entire body here in this moment. So from the tips of your toes all the way up to the crown of your head, taking in your whole body and any sensations that might be coming into your awareness. Seeing if you can allow those sensations just to be without judgment, without trying to change anything. Now noticing what's present for you, both in your body and your mind in this moment. And just seeing if you can allow whatever's there to be. And to be open and curious about what's present for you. So we'll slowly wind down the practice by bringing your attention back to our feet, those contact points of our feet on the floor, whatever surface they're resting on. Now taking a moment to take in any sounds that are in and around the space that you're in, just to ground us back to our space. And maybe just using this practice as a reminder that you can always come to your breath, bring your awareness to your breath when you feel that you're not being present or you feel ungrounded, as well as to your feet on the floor. It's another way to anchor us into the present moment. So when you're ready, if your eyes have been closed, opening them back up. And that's our practice for today. Thank you for being here, and thank yourself for making this time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.